Today's move of the day is going to be all about Jose Raul Capablanca, one of the greatest chess players of all time, the third world champion, and I consider him the coolest chess player, the most charismatic chess players of all time. For some reason, this guy reminds me of Michael Corleone, if you know him. So, playing Capablanca, playing white was Capablanca in this game. It was 1906, and here he finished quite in style. So, like always, go ahead, pause the video, and try to find the move that white played here and finish the game in style. Alright, so I hope you guys come up with a correct move. The move that white played here is, as you can see, there are two attackers attacking the a7 pawn, but also there are two defenders. The king defends that pawn as well as the queen. So what we need is more firepower. We just need one more attacker and the game will be finished. So the first move is rook to f5. Basically the idea is very simple. Black wants to shift his rook on the a5 square, and then there will be too much of firepower on a7. That will be game over. So black in this position played e3. By the way, there is also queen to d6, which we'll soon look at, but let's look at the main move. E3 was played in the game, and now comes rook takes a7. This is the brilliant move. Basically, the idea is after he captures, you're gonna simply play the cool move rook to a5. No matter what black plays, he's absolutely lost. So let me give an example. Capturing would obviously result into a very cool checkmate with rook takes a6. Thanks to the pawn on c6 that is covered. What else? He can play rook to b7, but then I think queen takes b7 is really a cool checkmate over here. The queen can't take because of the rook, and that is checkmate. Absolutely stunning and beautiful. At the same time, in this position, rather than e3, he can also go for a move like queen to d6 check, but that doesn't help because after king to h1, basically there are problems all over the board, and now a7 is under fire, so black has to go back, try to defend the a7 square. But all we have to do now is again rook takes a7. It's the same idea. It's basically the same. And after, let's say something like queen to a7, basically that's the only move. We again go rook a5. It's like the same line except that the king is on h1 rather than h2. Nothing has changed. And after this, basically white will win a beautiful game. I think that was a really cool finish by Jose Capablanca, and I do feel he's one of the coolest chess players. And he's also quite deep in his understanding of chess, as you can see from the quote above. An hour's history of two minds is well told in a game of chess. It's true, chess is a lot about psychology, and a lot can be understood by the move order, what was going on in the mind of the players. So, hope you enjoyed this brilliant finish by Jose Capablanca, and do subscribe to my YouTube channel. More videos are on the way.